Hey guys, this news we kept on local and international. The View hosts react to Donald Trump shooting. Real threat wasn't a drag queen. It wasn't an immigrant, and I'm going to add this one. It wasn't a black person. Okay, it was their own people that attempted to erase this man's life. Ana Navarro spoke out against a 20-year-old lone wolf white rack job with easy access to a gun, while Joy Veja said the suspect's ammunition purchase should have been reported. Days after a suspected shooter attempted Saturday to assassinate former United States President Donald Trump at a campaign event in Pennsylvania, the ladies of The View have weighed in on what stands to be an impactful moment in recent political history. Thank God that the former president is okay, said Alyssa Farah Griffin, who previously worked for Trump's communications team at the top of Monday's live show. I think it's a moment for reflection on the tone and tenor of our politics. One thing that's fundamentally American is our right to criticize policies and the character of our politicians, but the way in which we do it matters. We live in an era where escalatory rhetoric and saying the most damning and inciting thing on often is what's rewarded. It's incumbent on all of us to check how we engage. Griffin, 35, a frequent Trump critic, also told her co-hosts that information warfare online and in particular on social media can validate the worst feeling in us all regarding politicians and policies, and that is tearing us apart from within. Well, I hope she also let people know that former President Donald Trump was always sending his guys out there, the mega court, to start violence. January 6th was a perfect example of it. And he himself said, don't worry, I will pardon you. I will let you go free. I will forgive your crime. So he will pay bond for them. He allowed. Now, it is unfortunate that happened, but now he gets to know what is it like when you open your mouth telling people to commit crime. Some people are going to listen, and unfortunately, it happened on you. Your own people. It wasn't no black person. It wasn't, I don't know why Ana Navarro say drag queen. It wasn't an immigrant, which he cannot stand. He said he's going to deport all immigrants. He said immigrants take black people's job. It wasn't immigrants that commit the crime. It was their own Republican guy that did that. Okay? Just to be aware. To me, this is not something that's supposed to happen in America. I felt the same way I did watching January 6th, the 52-year-old said, adding that we can't just react when it's our side that's victimized. It was a 20-year-old lone wolf white rag job with easy access to a gun, and we have to have a conversation about that, Navarro speculated, outlining other vulnerable groups that she feels conservatives target through policy and rhetoric. It wasn't a drag queen. It wasn't an immigrant. I will add this one again. It wasn't a black person. It wasn't a pissed off liberal woman. This keeps happening. We need to react not as left or right, as Republican or Democrats. We need to react as Americans, and we need to ask better. Well, it is unfortunate. If we have the man in charge is telling his group, his people to go act and create some kind of crime and do violence, hello, what can you expect from the people that are listening that don't have their mindset together? Some people are going to act on it. And I am praying, hoping some idiots don't follow this young man's path and try to do the same thing. Okay? We are hoping this don't happen, the story don't repeat itself. Enough is enough. If you need help, seek help. Don't repeat what this 20-year-old guy, lone wolf, tried to do. Echoing Navarro's sentiment, Joy Behar questioned the suspect shooters' reported actions before Saturday's rally. Shouldn't that be reported? A 20-year-old white guy, we've seen that many times now, young white men with guns, and nobody reported that he bought 50 rounds of ammunition. No, nobody gonna report it. If it was a black person, if it was an immigrant, yes, their eyes would have been open. But because it's white kid, privileged white kids, they don't have to concern or worry about it. They're not a threat to themselves. So why should they be worried about it? They're not going to be worried about it. So it is unfortunate that happens. Immigrants Donald Trump don't want in this country are doing so much in this country. When we come here, we don't come here to waste time to beg. We go to work, we send our kids to school, we educate our kids. We actually make this place a better place. So I don't understand the logic of him not liking, not wanting immigrants here, telling that immigrants taking black people's job. It just doesn't make sense. Ana Navarro is The View's second Republican seat holder, who also regularly criticized Trump on the air, said that she's very happy Donald Trump is safe, and that as someone who previously fled Nicaragua over political turmoil, she condemns all forms of political violence around the world, period. None of us want anything goes wrong with Donald Trump or any other political person. We want them to be able to express their opinion, their concern, do their job. But when you insinuate in violence, when you okay with it, when you say you're going to bail them out, when you say you're going to prevent them from going to jail, you're going to pardon them, your own kind, and they revolt on you, you got to ask yourself, is the message I'm putting out there something wrong with it? Does it need to change? Not only for one day, but forever. Because we have people with mental illness that are listening. And another thing I want to bring. When a white kid commit a crime, it's mental illness. When a black person commit a crime, is ghetto, is thuggish, is gang member, is around the corner gang-related violence. I don't understand the logic. So a black person cannot have mental illness. They cannot have mental issue, mental problem. So the mental diagnosis problem is only towards white. If it's any other race, is gang related, is thuggish, is ghetto, is hood related crime. Isn't it something how America can distinguish crime, black versus white? Black is thuggish. White, mental illness. Isn't it something? Subscribe. Let me know how you feel. Thank you for watching. Bye.